What is up, guys, and welcome to something a little bit different. I know I've been doing nothing but Space Engineers lately, but I wanted to give this game a try. Farming Simulator 2019. I played the 2017 version, and I just got this one. I want to give it a try and see how it is. So I kind of fooled around one world for 15 minutes just to see how it is. It seems pretty similar to 2017. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do Farm Manager, though, because I have basically played the game before. With Farm Manager, you start with a bunch of money, but no land or buildings or equipment or anything. New Farmer, you already have land and equipment. So, New Farmer would be if you've never played the game. It gives you what you need to kind of start out with some money. Starting from scratch is it's like easy, medium, and hard. It looks like your starting capital is very limited and you don't have any land or equipment, and the economy is tough. Prices are low, more realistic setting. So I'm gonna go with Farm Manager and see how it works. I did get a couple of modded maps. Marwell Manor Farm and Pacific Northwest. I'm gonna go with the Pacific Northwest one because that's where I'm from. I live in Maine now, but that's where I'm from, so I want to try this map out and see how it is. Character, yeah, that's good enough for me. It looks like a farmer. So all these are a couple of mods that I got, a couple of tractors and stuff like that. Not a lot. I gotta go through and get more mods at some point. So I'll go ahead and start this out and see what the map looks like. We'll have to find a spot to buy land and go from there and buy some equipment and all that good stuff. Alright, so you have enough money to start a farming business of your dreams. Everything is my choice. Blah, blah, blah. Buy land, necessary tools, and sell your products. Alright, so we'll try that. Sensitivity seems decent. Might actually turn it up a little bit, which I think is right here or right here. Right here, I think. Do camera sensitivity 200%. Yeah, I'll try that. A little bit better, so that works. I am using a Xbox 360 controller on my computer for this because I've just always been used to playing Farming Simulator with a controller, so I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to look at the map. I'll zoom out a little bit and see. So we're right here. We got something, a barn animal dealer station. Don't see any, what is this thing? Don't know what that thing is. Or that thing. I'm not sure. It's interesting. Doesn't look like there's really any pre-established farms. I don't know what those things are. They don't have a description. But for my first field, so I can do this, and I'm trying to remember. This one? Okay. So that'll tell me price of the different lands. That one. Doof, that's expensive. Those are expensive. 200, 199. So I want to find one that's cheap, obviously, like a field or something. 152 isn't too bad. 68. Oof, some of these are expensive. So this one is not terrible. 156, 152. This field is bigger. Or there's this that has two fields for 183,000. Not too sure. So where's the store? Spinnery, North South Dairy Station, Lime Station. So the shop is here. How much is that? A lot. A lot. A lot. A heck of a lot. Way too much. And that's just way too much. So I'm thinking probably probably right there, and then maybe eventually here. This one's not too bad. I want to take a look at it first before I do buy it. It's for 152. Just want to see how the terrain looks and stuff like that. So before I buy anything, I think I'm going to lease a car. Probably this one. Lease is 2295. Nah, we'll go with this one. Super basic. Lease it. Yes. Okay. And then I should be able to hop into it right here. And we need to go pretty far. Let me go ahead and drive up near field number 4 and see how the area looks. Alright, so I'm over near field 4, 7, 11, and 12. Field 7 is pretty nice. Field 4 is it's okay. It's cotton right now and it's like beyond ready to harvest. It's like on that last little section. It's kind of uneven. There's not much room to build anything. So I don't think I'm going to go with that one first. I was looking at field 7. It looks pretty good. It's pretty flat. There's a bit of room. The only thing is that this fence is kind of everywhere around it except for one access point. So if I got 4 and 7, it wouldn't really work because I can't go back and forth between them since the entrance for 7 is right here. Excuse my driving. So this one's not too bad. I think this one was barley or something. Let's see, how do I check that again? Yes. Map. The 7 looks like it's soybeans, I think. Field 4 is cotton, and field 11 looks like it's wheat, which is pretty nice. It's in the middle of its ready to harvest period. Field 4 is kind of at the end. Field 7's ready. So I think I might go with field 11 to start with, because I don't know what you need to harvest soybeans. I'm pretty sure it's the same kind of harvester as the wheat. So I think we'll go with 11 first. It looks like it has a little bit more room to maybe get some equipment parked and stuff like that. So 11 is this one. It's not terrible, and it does come with field 12, which I believe is grass. Hopefully that could be changed out for a different crop at some point. But there's a nice bit of room in between. You can park some stuff. Field 10 is right across the way, and I don't know what that one is. I think that's also... No, it's not grass, it's something else. But there's plenty of room, so I think I'm gonna go with 11 and 12. And yeah, that should be okay. So we'll go ahead and check this one. This one's 157. That's 192. This one is 150. So I could get these 3 for decent. 9's pretty cheap. 8's not. And neither is 20. But if I go with this one, I'll go ahead and buy that. That's my land now. Then I just need to get some stuff. So this is wheat. And then over here, I think this is grass or something. Grass growing. So it's growing still. So what is this one over here, though? You are some sort of beet. Sugar beet. Okay. Growth, remove tops, fertilize 50%. So yeah. We need to get some equipment for wheat so we can get this stuff harvested. It's not fertilized, it's no weeds. Don't really... What was that? I've seen something. Wheat needs plowing and lime. So right here's pretty good. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and look at some equipment. We're going to need, I like to start with a tipper first. Where would that be? Skid steer, oh here we go. Trailers of some sort. So the layout is a little bit different. Manure spreaders, trailers. Why is that in pounds? How do I change the settings to where it's like dollars? Real time. Currency. Should be like a currency option. Dirt traffic. That's weird. Screen. Money. There we go. Dollar. Cool. So now we have dollars. Alright, so let's look at trailers. So that's what they can hold. So we don't need anything super crazy. That looks promising. And I can do wheat and soybeans. And it looks like beets and pretty much everything. So the taw. Or for $20,000 less, I can get one that carries 31. Probably go with this guy. Options. I'll probably buy it. How do I change that? Oh, there we go. What's the difference? Other than costing more money. How do I go to the wheel setup? No, I don't want the Michelin. Wheel brand, wheel setup. How do I go customize? It's not letting me change wheel setup. Camera zoom. Rotate camera. Okay. I guess that's just what it is then. So I'll buy you for $35,000. Got you at the store. That's not too bad. It doesn't really show me. If I go to garage, it says. Why won't it tell me what sort of tractor I need? Tipper, trilogies. Yeah, okay. But shouldn't it tell me like the weight limit or something? Very strange. Placeables, objects, tools, my garage. No, I don't want to sell it. I don't know. That's weird. So it won't show me the like horsepower that it needs. There's small tractors, large tractors, medium tractors. We'll do medium. That can attach a front loader. So these can all attach front loaders. We want something with a good amount of horsepower. That's got a pretty good amount of horsepower. So you have 170 and you're $98,000. Want something that's pretty quick too. So this guy's pretty quick. Can't have a front loader. That's the highest amount. Honestly, probably gonna go with this one, the John Deere for 228. Got a decent amount of money left, so we'll go with that. Engine setup. Don't need any extra. So that won't let me switch either. Front loader. Why can't it? That's so weird. Maybe it's because. Oh my goodness. Is it because I have the Xbox controller? Can I do the mouse? So if I do you. Can I do this? Ah, I see. Front loader, attacher. It's $1,500. I don't need that. Oh. It's one of those rear tune. No, I just need normal. Yeah, normal's fine. Don't need any extra buku. 228. Yep, I'll purchase it. Okay. So I got a trailer, I got the tractor. I need, what are they called? Cedars? Cedar. Whoops. Okay, so this one shows the minimum. I need 420 horsepower for that thing. So I don't need that craziness. The seeder planter, you can sow fields, additional to seed directly, no previous cultivating or plowing necessary. No previous cultivating or plowing necessary. That's what I want. And I think the tractor that I got was, what, 280 horsepower? So that's plenty for this one. It's 9 meters, that's 14. So this one's probably just fine. So I'll go ahead and get that. Now for harvesting, I think I might lease. Headers. TX32 headers, 4 meters, that's tiny. What else do we have? 12 meters, it's pretty damn big, but it's also really expensive. So we might go with the much smaller header and just start real basic. So I think I will go ahead and do that. I'll have a nice small basic header, so I'll purchase that at the store, and then we'll go with a pretty simple harvester. The New Holland for 100,000. We'll buy it. Fetch that at the store. Great. Still have $591,000 left over, but I don't want to go spending too much money yet. So I've got the tractor, the seeder thing, trailer, all that good stuff. So I got to go ahead and figure out how I'm going to bring all this stuff back. So this guy, I can start out by attaching, if I remember how to do this, the little attacher thingy. Attach. So that's good to go. You're ready to roll. So I'm gonna have to get you. I gotta get that to the farm, and I need to probably take the loader trailer first. So I'll go ahead and hook you up. So that's hooked up. So I'm going to take this thing first, and I need to, if I remember how to get there, go this way. Alright guys, I've got all my equipment so far brought over here to my field. The tractor, the tipper, seeder, and the harvester. And that should be everything I need for the most part at first, for now. The trailer to hold all my harvesting, seeder that should kind of almost cultivate or plow and lay the seeds down, so that works pretty good. And then this tractor should do, I'm probably going to hold on to this tractor for a while. It'll probably be kind of my hauler to take the stuff to the store and everything. And then eventually when I get a bigger seeder, I'll need a bigger tractor. I'm going to need a bigger harvester at some point, because that thing is pretty small. And this field is, it's not terribly large, at least compared to, you know, the other fields. If I can get over to the map, 11's pretty small compared to the rest of them, so it should do pretty well for now. I'm probably going to hire drivers, not right away, but at some point. For now, I'm going to try to harvest this up myself before I start hiring drivers. And one thing I want to do, if I can figure it out, is I want to pay off, there we go. So new vehicles, I spent about $500,000. Land purchased $157,000. Vehicle leasing costs $1,530. I think that's mostly the upfront cost. I haven't paid any hours or anything like that yet. So I want to keep an eye on our finances, and I want to repay my loan, because I think there's a loan that I have. Loan is $250,000. I've got about $500,000 left, so I'm going to go ahead and repay that so that I don't have to worry about interest on it, because living debt-free is always a nice thing to do. So I got $341,000. That's not including, you know, the costs for the equipment and seeding and fuel and buying the seeds and the fertilizer once I get to it and stuff like that. So to start, this is not too bad. I got a field that's ready to harvest, so that's pretty much free money right there. I bought the field for 150,000-ish, so we'll see how much money we can get from harvesting this. Grass is a whole other story. You need different equipment for it, from everything that I understand. And then something else that I wanted to see is buildings of some sort. Silos, yes. Silos would be nice. I don't know where I would put them. So there's a grain silo. It costs $45 a day. That's kind of annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. And there's bunker silos, and I don't know what those things are for. Oh, it's for like grass and stuff. Okay. So grain silo, this is like soybeans and whatnot. 200,000. So for a grain silo, costs $45 a day. You have 100,000 liters. Or a large grain silo, 200,000, and it's $60 a day. So in the long run, I would save money with this one. So how does this work? Okay. I could probably, I don't know where I want to put this thing. Where can I put it? Can I put it over here? I don't own this land. So maybe somewhere around here, so I can rotate it like this. I don't own this land. Is it right here? I don't own this land. Alright, so I don't own any of this land. What about... I don't know if I'm going to be able to build a grain silo. Can you rotate any slower? I definitely can't fit it there. Can't be placed there. I mean, I could put it kind of in this area. Do I want to? Not really. What about all of this? Oh, okay. Here we go. So that could be a pretty good spot. Actually, yeah, I like that. Got plenty of room away from that field. It's kind of on the dirt road already. How far can I go? Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's a pretty good amount of room. What if I do... No, I like that. It's pretty good. So we do right about there. Boom. And large silo extensions. I don't need that yet. Don't need any of that. I like that. That's pretty cool. And there's big bags, pellets, bales. I think we're good. Construction costs, so I got a nice silo over there. We're going to go ahead and hop in to here and see if I remember how to do this. Hire worker select tool. So this guy. Honk. I don't need that. Unfold harvester? Yeah, okay. Lower header. Okay. Alright. Turn on harvester. Disable straw swath. Pipe out. Okay. So there's the pipe. Alright, cool. I like that. And then if I bring it down. Forward, I guess. Right? And then I can do this view. And then if I go... I think it'll max out my speed. Right? Is that working? I think that's working. So go ahead and harvest the wheat. I think I'm doing it right. I hope I'm doing it right. Watch out for my tractor. Cool. And when you get to the end, you can lift the header and kind of drive it, swing it. It's not going to let me swing it that far though, so I'll have to back up a little bit and then bring it back. Kind of, for the most part, stay in line and then lower the header. And then it should be good. Keep harvesting. Awesome. Alright, so that's working pretty well. And as long as I get everything filling up with wheat. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this field and hopefully get a decent amount of stuff. Alright, so I'm 87% full. So I can pipe out and hopefully bring this thing up to the trailer. And it should kind of just dump everything out. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to get this thing emptied. And then I think I'm going to hire a worker for the rest of it. I got the money right now, so I don't see why not. I just want to see how well it works on this one. So far, this is very similar to Farming Sim 17. The graphics, I think, are a little bit better. And there's some small differences. Mostly on the maps look a lot different. But I think for the most part, everything's the same. I did notice you can't get like solar panels and wind turbines on this one to get some money and whatnot. On 17 you can get like the beehive or the solar panels or the wind turbines and kind of get money for nothing almost. So it's, you can't really cheat money on this one easily, which is kind of nice. So you do have to work for it. I haven't looked at the mods yet. I don't know if there are mods that do that, but I'll go ahead and hire a worker and let them take care of that. Kind of finish harvesting up that field a little bit. I got about 87% full on this section here. So probably another half of what's left, and I'll go ahead and bring the tractor around while the worker is running. And I don't know if I can really do anything with this stuff. The straw swatch, whatever the heck it's called. I don't know if I can go through and like harvest this stuff and do something with it. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't feel like buying the equipment for it at the same time. So, I mean, if you can do something with this and you know more than I know, let me know, because if I can kind of harvest this stuff and use it for something, I will. I don't want to just let it go to waste. But I'm going to let him do this thing, and I'm going to drive the tractor around and get this thing filled up. I'm not going to sell it right now. I'm going to harvest this field. I'm going to put it all into my silo because prices change when it comes to selling stuff. So I'm going to kind of stockpile some things, and if prices go really high for selling, then I'll take what I have stockpiled and sell it. But for now, I have money left over for this reason, so I can run for a while, and then when prices are high, I can sell it instead of just dumping all of my money into equipment and having to sell it right away. I feel like that might be a little bit easier, at least long term. So I'm gonna let that guy do his thing. So we're 15%. The harvester was about 85, 87%, somewhere around there. And then the trailer is 15%, so we can probably hold about 4 times what the harvester can hold. So that works out pretty well. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? So is he going... He's going to back up and then keep going? Lining up. Okay, cool. I don't know what that black car is doing right there. It's just kind of sitting there. You going to go or what? I'm not in your way. There you go. Freaking ding dong. So I'm going to let this dude do his thing. Using up a little bit of my money, but that's fine. And then I'm going to let him dump into the tractor here in a little bit. Alright, so the worker is nearly done with the whole field. Pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and drive alongside him on this run to make sure. I know it's not going to fill up, but I just want to bring in some more stuff into the trailer. So he's pretty much lined up. I'm going to come up next to him. Should dispense the little shoot arm thing. I'm going to go ahead and ride next to it and get that thing emptied out, because I'm going to take the trailer off. I'm going to hook up our sower or seeder, whatever it's called. I'm going to hire another worker to start sowing the field while this worker finishes up harvesting it. And then I'm going to look into something. I'm curious if I'll be able to do it on the Farming Sim 19 that I did on the 17. So we'll see. So I think I'll put the trailer kind of somewhere right around here. I'll just leave that there. Go ahead and hook up the seeder, sower, whatever the heck this thing is called. And I'm going to make sure I know how to use it. I vaguely remember, I haven't played this game in a while. So I'll hook this thing up. First need to fill the tool. Okay, so honk, unfold, lower, turn on, select seed, barley, oat, canola. So I know canola is pretty... It yielded really good on 17 for me, so I think I'll do canola. So first I need to fill the tool. Okay, well how do I do that? Is it going to show me on the map somewhere that I can get some seed? Where can I get some seed? Biogas plant, lime station, dairy station, agro wholesales. Do I have to go that far? I don't think I have to go that far. Let me see. I need to figure out how to get some seed. Can I buy it? Is that something I can buy? Objects, big bags, pallets, seed, pallet sapling, sugarcane pallet. Alright, so I think I need one of these pallets with seeds. Oh goodness, am I gonna have to go get that from the store? Maybe. We'll see. Alright, let's try big bag. Seed big bag. Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to get this from the store, aren't I? Alright, let's see. Seeds. Buy. Yes. Oh goodness. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go to the store to fill this thing, apparently. Refill sower. That's kind of cool. You can see all the bags getting taken. And, yep, that's how we do it. Alright, sweet. So now I gotta take this thing back to the farm and start planting some seeds for canola. Alright, so we're not quite full on our seeder sower thing. But I'm pretty sure when I hire a worker, it will spend money. So instead of, I bought the pallet of seeds, I filled it. Instead of using the stuff that's in the sower, it'll automatically charge me if I have a hired worker. At least that's how it worked on 17. I don't know if that's how it's going to work here. So if I unfold this thing, we'll see how big it is. It's not too bad. Fairly good size. We'll kind of line up a little bit. Probably like right here. Lower. Turn on. Or hire worker. So we'll do the hire worker right off the bat and see what happens. So not too bad. Looks pretty good. Nice and clean. Getting some canola planted. We'll hop into this guy. 17% full. Not very full. But I can go ahead and take it over to the trailer and get the rest of the stuff out of it. And we'll go ahead and park our harvester up here. Since we don't have an actual farm yet, I'm just going to leave it here. And probably my next investment will be a bigger tractor, because this one, even pulling the sower and the trailer empty, was really slow going uphill, probably about 16 miles an hour. When its max, I think, is 34 or 32. So gonna need a bigger tractor at some point, definitely. For now, I'm gonna get this canola planted, and then I think it's the same on 19 than 17. I will show you guys what I do once I have a field freshly planted. Alright, nice freshly sown field with canola. I got my 2-year-old son on my lap with me right now. And he wants a pen. So once the field is ready, I only have one field right now. I like to go to settings, and I think my son doesn't want to hang out with me anymore. That's okay. Let's see if I remember. So time scale, I like to increase, say, do 120 times. For now, we're growing. I like to look at the map, and I believe it's growth. So right now it's growing, and since this is the only field that I have, it shouldn't take too long to grow, so I'm going to go ahead and let it grow and then get that canola harvested. Oh no, we have weeds. Let me turn speed down to real time. I don't know what to do with the weeds. I need to figure that out. How do I get rid of weeds? Is that something I can buy? Weeders. So, got this guy, which is 9 meters, 12 meters, 15 meters, I think. We just pull out small ground weeds between crops. So why does this have... I don't need to plant anything. So I think this one... $10,000 difference for an extra few meters. Seems like something that's common that we're going to want to have. So I think we got the money to go for the 45. Our tractor is plenty powerful for it. We'll go ahead and buy it and use it. So I'm going to go pick this thing up. Where's my tractor? Over here. So I'll pick up another piece of equipment. A weeder. I don't know how to turn the lights on. How do I turn the lights on? Oh boy. Do they turn on their own? So go ahead and head to the store and pick up our weeder. And then we'll weed the field. And then keep growing. Alright, so let's unfold it and see what we're working with. Pretty wide. Oh, okay. Yeah, really wide. Alright, so we'll... let's go right about here. We'll hire a worker. And of course they can turn the lights on. How'd you do that? And... should take care of all of our weeds. We'll let them, or him, or her, I think it's a him. We'll let him take care of all of our weeds for us. And then hopefully get back to growing. Alright, so I got done weeding. And now the crops are a little bit more grown. Should be able to take a look at our thing here. And looks like we're on the third of the fourth growing, and then they should turn a dark green and then ready to harvest. I cannot wait. I figured out the light thing, so it's right bumper and then B for the flashlight, same for the tractor, so that's nice. So I'm gonna let these grow some more, and hopefully the weeds don't come back. If they do, then that's fine, I'll hire another worker. Vehicle leasing cost and property maintenance. What property? Oh, probably the silo. I think it's the silo because it was $60 instead of $45. Not too bad. Per day, that's not bad. So once this canola is done growing, I'll go ahead and harvest it. It might be dark once it's ready to harvest, but that's fine. I can't wait. Cannot wait until the canola is grown. Alright, so I dropped off my weeder. I'm actually going to hook up, even though it's dark, I'm going to hook up my trailer. I'm going to take this over to the silo and go ahead and dump it off. It looks like the canola just hit its third growth cycle. So next will be harvest. So I'm going to bring this over to the silo that I placed and dump it off. Right bumper and Y. Go ahead and dump this bad boy. Let all of that fill in. Very nice. So now the trailer is empty and ready for canola. So go ahead and bring this back over. So it looks like the canola will be ready to harvest in the morning and not at night, so that's nice. I'll bring this guy back over somewhere over here. That's kind of where I'm parking my vehicles. I'll go ahead and park right about there. And then we should be, so it's growing still. And then the next step that I want to do is I want to see if I can put a bigger attachment on this thing. I know I only have about $112,000. So I'm going to slow down our time scale a little bit. We'll do 30 times for now. And we'll take a look and see our harvesting. Where'd you go? Headers. So we have the TX32 header. So this is 12.5 meters, and the one we have now is 6, I believe. 4. But I think we can use this one. Pretty sure. But I don't know how I'm going to get it here. Oh, it's tricky. Let's go to the garage. We can sell this one for $23,000. Alright, that might have been a mistake. I probably didn't want to sell it until I bought the new one. So the Verifeed 41 foot, 12.5 meter. We might as well buy it for 81 grand. This might turn into a problem. We'll see. I'll buy it. Why not? We might as well. So that's at the store. I don't know how I'm going to get it here. I don't know if it'll fit through the bridge. We'll see. Before I do that, let me drop that to 5. Make sure this isn't ready to harvest. It's growing. Okay. So I'm going to take... I'm going to see if I can maybe attach it and somehow get it here. It should be pretty interesting. Oh, that thing is huge. Okay. Oh, that thing's big. Alright, we'll see how we're going to make this work. Yep, okay. Now we just need to get this thing to the farm. Oh my goodness. Oh, this thing's freaking huge. Okay. I might have to end up putting this thing onto a trailer. And taking it the long way. Actually, alright, we're going to try that. I'm going to detach you. Now, how the heck do you transport something like this? Okay, let's take a look. Trailers, plow, beat technology, augers, cultivators, mowers. Header trailers. TX32 header trailer. Is there not one for this one? Alright, that's going to be a bit of an issue. So what header do we have? So that's the TX32. So we have the Verifeed 41 foot. Yep. Okay. I don't think it'll fit on this. Definitely won't fit on that. So we'll lease it. Let me go grab my tractor, or because I wanted a bigger tractor anyways, let me look at the large tractors and see what kind of lease. What kind of lease would we have with one? So they all need def. So speed 31, 37, 43 miles an hour, fast track. What do you need to lease? Initial leasing cost 15 grand. Let's lease you. And I don't think that this header trailer is going to work. But I did lease it. How do these things work? Oh. So this thing's not going to work. Oh, how am I going to get you where I need you? I just want to, like, put you onto a trailer somehow. That is an actual header. And it's only 6 meters. Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, come on. This one is like an auto. Oh goodness. Oh, I bought that thing, didn't I? Goodness. Alright, so I screwed that up. Garage. No. Yep. Okay, so I can get 60,000 for it. I screwed that up. Don't do what I did. So headers. Don't get that one. Shit, I lost 20,000. Oof. Draper. I'm gonna lease this one. Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna lease that one, just like I'm leasing this tractor. Don't do what I did. Don't buy the damn thing. Okay, I'm learning. So I'm gonna grab this guy. And I'll bring my leased tractor over here. Somewhere. Probably right here. We'll hop into our stupid harvester and bring that thing back to the farm. Very slowly. Alright, so I finally got this thing back. Oh, am I tearing up my crop? That might be a thing. Okay. So let's not drive through my fields. I'll hook this thing up. We should be good now. I mean, this isn't really the way you're supposed to do it. But I'll get a lot more done. Growing. So apparently if you drive through the fields now on the 19 version and not the 17 version, it will destroy your crop, so don't do it. Do 120 time. Let's see. Get this thing ready to harvest and see how the new header works on our very small harvester. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and turn this back down to real time. We'll hop into our guy here, hire a worker, and see if the worker can work with our very large header. Apparently not. So if we lower the header, turn on the harvester, insufficient power available. Oh my goodness. Okay, I had a feeling that something like that was going to happen. So in 17 you could definitely do something like this, but apparently not in this version. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to detach then, releasing that head, and I'm going to sell that harvester. I'll sell you. Yep, I'm sure. Vehicle's been sold. Good. So then I will go to here. We'll go to harvesters, wherever they are, right here. And I need this one? Or this one? 12 miles an hour. I think it's this one. Okay, so this can do it. So if I've got $167,000, I can lease this guy. Available at the store. So we're gonna lease it, and it's probably gonna be about it. We're gonna lease it for a while. This thing is freaking huge. So I'll lease this one until I can actually afford the good ones, which sucks. I was hoping that I could do that on like the 17. I was able to put a massive header on just like a simple harvester. Apparently I can't do that here. So good job to you, Farming Sim 19. You stopped me from overpowered cheating. But that's fine. So I'll use this one, I'll harvest the field, and then check some prices and see how the wheat and canola look, and start working on paying some things off. But in the meantime, leasing shouldn't cost too much as long as I can sell enough stuff to keep up with the lease. Should be fine. So I'm not too worried about it. We still have $145,000, which is not too shabby. I totally just ran over my crops again. I said I wasn't going to do that again. I need to learn, don't drive over the crops because they get destroyed apparently this time. Alright, so we'll put this header on. There we go. So now we should be able to hire a worker, and they, oh wow, this thing is like a freaking transformer. Oh, yep, there we go. Alright. So, let them do their thing and collect up all of the canola. I don't think I have anything over there. So we'll let them connect. Ugh. So we'll let them collect all of this canola. We'll get that stuff into our silo and then look up some prices and see if wheat or canola might be for sale for a very good price. So while that guy is working on getting our canola harvested, I'm very curious if I can go to my other field and kind of just like get rid of the grass and instead plant something else. So it says I can hire a worker. Let's unfold it and see if it'll let me plant something else. Let's do, oops. Select seed. Canola, soybeans. Let's do some soybeans. See if it'll let me do it on here. It will. Okay. So I'll let, sorry to get in your way, I will let the soybeans get planted here. 100% fertilized. Heck yeah. Needs plowing, needs lime. Well, it looks like it's planting. So I'll let that plant and see if anything comes of it. Looks like we're getting not a lot of canola, a decent amount. So I'm going to let this guy finish up, and then we're going to have to learn about plowing and lime and all that crap. So I'll get all of this canola harvested. I'll get that put into the silo. I will let this guy finish putting some soybeans down. I need to figure out how to get rid of this grass and these bushes and probably these trees, because farming is my thing now. I'll let them finish up what they're doing, and yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do a little bit more learning about this because it needs plowing and needs lime. This one over here needs lime. So I'm going to have to figure out how that works with 19 versus 17. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching.